about a year ago, I shot a short film called Paradox. I made it kind of to do, as of before, I went to film school at CMI to kind of just to have like something that showed exactly where I was at as a director from then. And then that way future work would be after film school. I can kind of compare and contrast that experience. So I got a group of people together and we shot it all in one day, like over, I want to say, 4 hours. It wasn't very long at all. The story behind Paradox is there is a loop in time space. It's literally like a place where this guy is stuck in a loop and he's going across the same patch of earth, same song on the radio, same everything. And as he's going, you know, he just gets stuck in it, and so he tries to figure out what's going on. It's a kind of, well, it's just that, it's a paradox. The idea for Paradox actually came from another movie called Comet. There's this one conversation in the movie that was talking about temporal art versus static art, and temporal art being, you know, plays, novels, movies, being about a beginning, middle, and end. Paradox was my intention of creating a film that very much, to some degree, still has that temporal art structure, but it kind of is more like a painting of a moment than of the actual beginning, middle, and end that most movies cycle through. So it kind of structured in that way that's a repeating cycle. I worked on editing it, but we didn't have a sound guy, so for a long time we kind of sat on the sound and we couldn't really do anything new because of the sound. And because I don't know that much about sound, I had to have PRC help us do the sound mix, and they came out and did an amazing job doing the post work and the sound, and it now sounds great. I'm looking forward to releasing it.
So the question is, why would I take on a project like this? The true answer is because the creators and producers of this project are friends of mine, and because I really want to promote filmmaking in this area. And not just feature films, all kinds of films. And this is I think, a very interesting project. I like the idea that Kent had of making a film before he started film school, so that it would be a comparison, that is a watermark against his later films, which will no doubt be incredible. So Kent and I sat down, we found a musical passage. We made it sound like it was coming from the radio in a car, and put together some neat effects to help reinforce the paradox concept. And I don't want to obviously give away too much about the movie, but it's a really interesting idea. So we put everything together here, and we're able to very quickly come up with some great effects. I think some of the best ones, if I remember in here, a couple slams and some. So that is supposed to be the little static effect that indicates that, you know, there's something going on there. And then, if I remember correctly, here we go. So at the end, when everything is falling apart, we sort of have this followed by a slowly rising clock, a ticking sound, like a stopwatch or something like that. And so that was the idea, and I think it worked real well. So great working with these guys, a lot of fun, enjoyed it, and hope you enjoy this short.